Happy Sunday, loves, and welcome back to another weekly vlog. I am Chiquisha Sims, and I am a wife, bonus mom, entrepreneur, educator, creator, and most importantly, a woman of God. That list may sound different at the intro of every video, but trust me, I'm a lot of things to a lot of people. But to myself, I am a daughter of God, and I am here to share my real life living in my 50s. But anyway, again, welcome to this vlog. If you're new to the channel, thank you for tuning in. I hope you stay. I feel it in my spirit that you're going to like it. And before you even get into the video, because I know you're going to like it, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button and that notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And to all of my heartbeats, you know it is Mad Love here. Welcome back to another vlog. And you guys, and I'll get into my voice and everything in a minute, but thank you for like making my first vlog of 2025 hit numbers that I haven't seen in a while. And I know probably half of it's because of my consistency or whatever the case may be. But thank you all. It meant so much to me just to see how many views that I got on last week's video. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's Mad Love here. So today is Sunday, like I said earlier, January the 12th. Today is a very special day. It's two of my baby's birthday. It's number 3, my bonus son's birthday, and it is our first and only grandbaby's second birthday, in which she made her, I'm not going to say her debut on last week's vlog, but she made her debut as a baby talking toddler. So her birthday is today. She's having a birthday party at one of those jump places, because the baby loves to jump. Trust me, when we had her last weekend, it's like she wanted to jump off the bed because she know what catch her. And like, listen, she liked to jump. But anyway, her birthday and her birthday party is today. So what I'm trying to do is just finish editing the last 30 minutes of my vlog so I can get it exported and then upload it to YouTube. That way I can try to have it posted by 6 o'clock. I'm really trying to be on a Sunday schedule, but we're gonna see. So yeah, so the past couple of days I've been feeling under the weather. I thought it was the vid, because one of my students, yeah, but with the weather and me not getting enough rest, and then just with the students being sick, and who knows if my client's been sick, everybody being sick, I got sick. But you know, it's just more so the runny nose and the coughing. So I just been trying to relax as much as possible. And what you can see, my setting looks a little bit different. I'm in the bedroom trying to edit this vlog, and I remember that I had this, well, I didn't forget, but I don't know, I don't like doing stuff in the bed that isn't husband and wife or sleeping related. I feel like the marriage bed should just be for that. But on the occasion, sometimes you have to listen to your body, and if you have things that need to be done, you just have to do them where you can do them. So I am just chilling in the bed. I have washed my hair. Y'all see the grays? Yes, that is gray hair. Y'all see it? I am gray. And I have like a little Jimmy rig situation right here because I didn't feel like getting up to get my tripod. So anyway, so I'm in the bed editing, and as you can see, I was watching several people's mama's vlog. I've been trying to get back into watching vlogs because y'all know I am an avid reader now, so I just prefer to read versus than to watch anything. And like a couple of my TV series has came back on. Trent, Will Trent, do y'all watch that? I binge watch that in the shop on Saturdays. And y'all know how Hulu will, after you finish watching something, they will play something that is similar to what you were just watching, and I just got hooked. I don't know why I never watched it. Well, I do know. When I saw the previews, I just kind of thought it was like a weird, like psychic kind of thing, but it really isn't. It kind of reminds me of how the Good Doctor, when he sees a problem, he can visualize it, and that's how Will Trent does. When he sees the crime, he starts visualizing and replaying the crime scene. But it is really good. So I'm kind of waiting for a few episodes to pile up, so I can watch it on Saturdays. I try to have stuff that I can watch in the salon on Saturdays that is continual, because I don't have cable in the salon, and by me working with my hands, I don't have time to keep moving and changing channels and stuff like that. But anyway, so like I said, I haven't really been watching a lot of media. I just been all into my books, and which is nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. But I did start this book yesterday. A Love Letter to Whiskey. I am like, oh, I think I'm like, let me see. Let me check my Goodreads, because I update my Goodreads constantly. Okay, this is not right. I'm 43% in. And I will say, this is the 5th anniversary edition, and the author decided to add the male main character's perspective to this book. The original book, I think it just was the female main character's love letter to whiskey. And so if you have this book but you don't have this cover and it's like a girl on top, a girl, and I'll leave a picture somewhere on the screen to show you the original copy. The original copy is half this size. Yeah. Let me see. All right, so on this book it says an Amazon top 10 and international bestseller phenomenon. Celebrates 5 years of sweet anguish, pain. No. Celebrates the love letter to. So this collection includes a foreword from the author, a love letter to whiskey, a bonus content, special cover, which is this. So yeah, so she just added his perspective. So it's literally 2 books. Because after you finish hers, it then goes into, let me see, the first book ends on, I don't know. But this is the first half of it. And then the second half, it starts at the beginning of the end. So I can't wait to finish reading this book. Probably won't finish it today because, well, I don't know. I might be able to finish it today. We'll see. But yeah, so this is what my book club is reading. So by the time you see this video, you can jump in and still read with us. Because we don't have a time schedule. We just try to finish it by the end of the month. If you want to be a part of Beyond the Pages book club, all you have to do is click the link in the description box. We would love to have you. It is currently free. It is on Discord, and all of my booksters right now, we're all females. We would love to have you as a part of the group. But anyway, with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and finish editing, and I'm going to keep on watching Nicole's video. I was waiting for church to come online. I watch Union Church, but I probably will catch the afternoon service because by the time I was waiting for it to get going, I started editing, and I don't want to have any distractions while I'm listening to the word. Like, that's all I want to watch. So I'll probably catch that this afternoon. And then the rest of the day, I need to film some bookish content. Like, I need to film a review. I don't have to, but I need to. I want to film a review for the last 2 books I read. Saving Jacob, which is a dark paranormal romance. It's book 3 in a 4-part Fated Mate series by Tessa Stone. If y'all like paranormal dark romances, you have to read that. And listen, me and my book besties, we're very different when it comes to some books. Like, I will read, as long as the book is good, it doesn't matter what, you know what I'm saying, who's the writer and the characters, as long as it's good. I'm trying to say that in a politically correct manner without making it seem like it's something that is not. Lord, TikTok. You know, I'm not even gonna comment about TikTok because I just really kind of got really into TikTok on the book talk side. So, I mean, I'm not going to be devastated because I use all social media platforms. But for those that have built like a real community over there, and I try to say community and not following, because following just sounds cultish to me. But for those that have created like a real community over there that has like 10,000, 100,000, I get it. I get it. Because I did build, even though I started out with, I think, either 1,500. I think I started out with 1,500 community members. And that was because I was on and off posting stuff that I post on my other medias. But when I got into the book talk community, I got over 5,000. So I get it. Because you can grow super fast over there. And you can create, you know, short to medium content. Like, I think you could do up to 10 minutes, so you can really like vlog and everything over there. It's not as long form, but you got short to medium form content, so I get it. I hope that this power dynamic does not tarnish or jeopardize people's livelihoods, because a lot of people make a lot of income being TikTok influencers. And I just feel like it's just, you know, another way for government deep-pocketed people to try to dictate and control other people, you know. And at the end of the day, there's always casualties. You know, and that's what I want to leave you with before I, you know, go ahead and finish what I got to finish. But in life, we're constantly fighting, battling, struggling, overcoming, celebrating. But in the midst of all of that, there's always casualties. And what do I mean by that? You know, when you are working and sacrificing, like, let's just use me for an example. Me being a full-time hairstylist, part-time educator, and a content creator, these are things that are creating additional income for my family. These are things that's going to help us, you know, get the things that we need. It's going to help us get out of debt. It's going to help us create generational wealth. But there's casualties in that. Now that I'm adding an additional layer of work, I don't cook for my family anymore. So my son and my husband, they are casualties. They don't get wifey, bonus moms, home cooked meals anymore. And so that's what I mean. Casualties don't always have to mean like unaliving, but when you're doing things to build, to grow, to tear down, to destroy, whatever the case it is that you're doing, it's gonna always be casualties. That's why they say that thing, casualties of war. Like, when people are fighting wars for freedoms for others, there's also other people that are negatively affected. So everything that's going on in this world, there's going to be casualties. There's going to be people that lose their livelihoods, get unalived, lose their financial footing, lose their, it's going to be that. So as Christians, we have to stay firm in our faith. We have to stay face down in the word. We have to be hungry for what God is telling us in this season, even more now than ever, because we don't know who may be a casualty of all of these things that may be coming down the pipeline. We already see it, like all of these influencers on TikTok that are making an amazing livelihood for their family may be a casualty of United States wanting to tell somebody else what they have to do with their social media. You know, new administration. It may be a lot of people that be affected on Project 2025. You know what I'm saying? So stay in that word, stay praying up, stay connected to God. If you have not experienced the Holy Spirit, pray to the Lord that He allows the Holy Spirit to come out of you, because the Holy Spirit is going to guide you in ways that you cannot guide yourself. The Holy Spirit is going to help you in ways where you can't help yourself. The Holy Spirit is going to hold your tongue when you want to lash out on other people. So we gotta get prayed up. We gotta get prayed up. So I love you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get this finished. And yeah, I'm excited about this week. And this is kind of like birthday prep week. So I got a couple of things that I'm gonna do for myself. I'm gonna get my nails done, of course, and do my hair. So my battery's about to die. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all, okay, so I think I'm gonna wear it straight. I kind of like this side eats like the layers on this side, but it's because this side is thicker than that side, and I don't know if you could tell. And I actually thinned it out when I was at the salon with my thinning shears, but now it's just trying to get it to do that same thing. And if anybody is challenged, like most people, when you are right-handed, when you are trying to do the left side of anything, it just always is different. So I can't get this, and this black is from the black dye that's on my part. I can never get this part to lay like this part. It's just it's the direction. Yes, I'm a hairstylist, but I still struggle too. See, I don't like everything is happening and it's annoying me. And I don't like that. I don't like to be annoyed. So I doubt if I put curls in my hair, because like I said, I want to keep it straight, at least for today. Because now that I done washed the wig and everything, I might not even do a quick weave for my birthday. Yeah, I might not even do a quick weave for my birthday. So you gotta angle it the same way. I think I got it. Okay, I got it. How did I do that? I might gotta reread it. So yeah, yeah. Now that the hair is clean, how did I do it? Now that the hair is clean, I might not. Okay, that's better. It's still got that bend in there that I don't like. The struggle. But this is why I try to start getting ready early for technical difficulties and for impromptu, we need you to go X, Y, and Z. Yeah, it still is not following like I want to. Like, this needs to be flatter. Yeah, and then my batteries, they're not lasting long. Okay. Alright, that's better. Yeah, so all I'm gonna have to do now is to put on my makeup. The birthday party starts at 4, but because we got to get the pizza at 4:30, we probably won't get there until 5. But how are you a hairstylist, Chakisha? All right, y'all. I done ranted and raged and rambled for. Yeah, I don't like this side at all. I'm gonna have to re-straighten it and start over. To be continued, to be continued, to be continued. Talking on the camera last time. So I got my little light on the top. I don't know how I like that. Let's see. So this is the light that everybody was buying when it was so popular. Ouch. This light right here. I'm gonna just turn it on and we're just gonna rock with the light that's in the bedroom. So as you can see, the birthday party, baby won't feeling nobody except for her T-Maw. Yeah. She won't feel nobody. But it was a beautiful day because it's all, anytime you celebrate life, it's beautiful, especially when it's a precious baby like our Avea Sky. Um, I feel like the adults had more fun than some of the kids. Well, no, I take that back. The kids had fun too. Just Avea, she just was not feeling it. She was not feeling it. Definitely, as y'all can see, definitely different from the last vlog when she was chatting with y'all. But nevertheless, it was a good time. Hopefully y'all got to capture, you know, the excitement. Even though baby just was not feeling, she wasn't feeling it. But I'm hot because I had to come home and cook. And then, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a combination that my husband's iron is starting to become low because he stays cold. And then I don't know if the other part is because I may be going through perimenopause. I don't know. My doctor keeps telling me I'm not. But my doctor keeps forgetting that I am 50. Like, he be thinking that I'm in my 30s. And I'm just like, look, I'm going to need you to run the test based on my age, not on what you think the age I am, because I look good. Okay? You know, I get it from my mama. I can't help it. No, let me stop. I'm hot and I'm tired. And when I get tired, I get one or two ways. I either get silly or I get irritable. And more times than not, I get silly. It takes a lot for me to be irritable. However, I'm 87% finished A Love Letter to Whiskey. And when I say I understand why people don't mess with brown liquor. Like, the way the female main character used whiskey to associate with the male main character was chef's kiss. Well, first of all, it was the author, but listen, men be like liquor sometimes. I mean, it be having you feeling good, and it be having you feeling drunk and hungover and regretting that you drunk that brown liquor. That's why I stick to wine. My husband is like a fine wine. He don't give me no hangover. He makes me feel good. He makes me kiki ha ha. And when I wake up in the morning, I feel ting just right. Yeah, I can't feel with that brown liquor. I've never been a brown liquor girl, but from what I have seen in people that drank brown liquor and what I've heard about brown liquor, that analogy for this relationship between B and Jamie definitely is whiskey. Okay. And now that I have gotten into the part where it's Jamie's perspective, Jamie is the male main character, and B, whose name is Bricks, she's the female main character. But I'm glad she did include his perspective, because even though some of the stuff was repetitive, but it went through it so fast, like you weren't like, oh gosh, we just read about this. He went through it real fast, and it was basically his response to the book that he read. B is an author, a writer, and she wrote a book called Love Letter to Whiskey. And she wrote it when she realized all of her choices, all of the things that happened between her and Jamie could probably never amount to anything again because of all of the heartbreak, the confusion, the frustration, the back and forth. She just was like, you know what? I'm going to give you the perfect analogy for this book. If you've watched Brown Sugar, this is the equivalent to brown sugar in whiskey form. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. So her letter to hip hop, which was to Dre, her letter to whiskey was to Jamie. Perfect analogy for all of my people that know. If you know, you know. If you don't, go watch Brown Sugar. It's worth it. But anyway, so I'm going to end the night here. I want to do book reviews real quick, but the husband is in the living room. So once he leaves out the living room, because he has the game on and it's loud, and I could film it in here, but I don't feel like bringing the chair in here. It's just too much to do. And I want to get this makeup off, in which, how did I do, y'all? This is the second time y'all see me with full makeup on. Let me know what y'all think about it. Ouch. And yes, this fan is everything. I got this fan off of Amazon some years ago, and I love the fact that it can still work when it's on the charger. I know some devices, when it's charging, you still can't use it. So sometimes this is what I do. I sit here on the edge and it blow on me when I be having my little hot moments. And I don't think I'm having hot flashes yet, because every woman that has hot flashes, they say that it is a heat that comes from within. So I don't have that, but it's still a miserable hotness. Like, it's not from within. I don't feel it within, but the hot burning feeling that I feel is overwhelming. And yeah, so y'all, I think I look cute. I look good today. Hey. I am really starting to get a hang of this makeup thing. I still kind of think I want to change the concealer color. I think it needs just to be a smidge more on the caramel side. Because what I have, I just feel like it's just a little bit too, it has like a white cast to it. But, I mean, it's doing what it's doing. I'm doing opposite what the makeup artist told me. The makeup artist told me to put my full foundation on and then put the concealer on top. But I just felt like it was making it look too, like, I don't like when it's so bright under the eyes. I know some people, that's their makeup look. But I just want to look awake. I don't want to look bright. I don't want to look like I'm light skin here and brown skin there. And a lot of the girlies that I see that do that, it just don't look even to me. And like I said, I ain't no makeup guru, but it just don't look even to me. So anyway, so I am going to, I don't know. I might do the book review here because I really want to do it so I can get it edited. And speaking of editing, okay, I don't know what's going on with my computer. When I left, my video was 87% converted. When I got home, it was finished, but it still wasn't any like, it was blank. So right now it's 91%. I might just have to upload it for tomorrow because I like to upload my videos in 4K. So those that like to watch it on their 4K TVs or 4K devices, they can get the full quality that I film it in and what I export it in. So video probably won't be up until Monday. But I did try. It just won't me. Like, it could have technically been up before I left for the party. But that first go round, second go round when I came back. So we gonna keep our fingers crossed, our prayers to the Lord that 3 times is a charm. Hello, loves. Happy Monday. It feels like this has been a long week and it has not even started. Today officially starts. But happy Monday. I've been up for a while, trying to catch up on some stuff before I get myself together to leave out the house today. And I do need to leave at a reasonable time, like for real, for real. I've been updating my finance planner, and I've been updating the finance section in my digital planner. I'm struggling with being in my physical planners. I'm not gonna lie. I'm in the finance planner just on my weekly section and my spending trackers, but I have not been fully using like the debt payoff trackers and all of those things. So I think what I may do is like at the end of the last Sunday of each month, go in and update like my debt stuff. I do want to use my paycheck to paycheck budget section, but right now, until I kind of get a flow of how things are going to go, I'm not comfortable with using that quite yet. What else? I haven't been using my Hobonichi. I used it like the first week, and which is fine. I got that more so to just kind of have an alternative. I've been consistent with listening to my Bible plan, and that Bible plan is so I can read the Bible in 365 days in chronological order. Right now we're reading Job, in which Job does happen during the time of the book of Genesis. Right after Noah's Ark. So that's the order that we're in right now. So we've had the beginning, we had Cain and Abel, we've had Noah and the Ark, and now we're in Job. So that's where we are with the chronological. I have been doing my daily devotionals. The Mary and Martha plan, scripture writing, reading plan. That sounds like a whole lot. I've been doing it, but I've been doing it on a catch-up basis. And basically what that means is, because I've already kind of read the scriptures, sometimes I get lazy with doing them myself, but that's no excuse. So typically what I try to do is just, catch up on the scriptures that I can when I have the time. I haven't been keeping up with my verse of the day section in my digital planner, and all I'm really doing is just screenshotting because I want to make a collage. Let me see if I can show you what I'm trying to do. But this is what I've just been doing, just screenshotting the images, because they do have images for this verse of the day. Just something different. I mean, that's not a non-negotiable, but that's been done. I've been consistent with my reading. Being able to immersive read helps a lot, because there's a lot of times where I just physically can't read the book, in which I did not physically use this, but I did use the ebook along with the Audible that came with the book. So I have finished A Love Letter to Whiskey, and baby, two songs that defines this book is Drunk in Love by Beyonce, and one of my friends on Instagram said Emotional Roller Coaster by Vivian Green. If y'all don't know those two songs, look them up, and it definitely defines this book. Like, she is drunk in love with whiskey, and she is on an emotional roller coaster ride with whiskey. And whiskey is just basically the name that she gave Jamie, who's the main male character. But this book, baby, it was so good, and I'm so glad the author did add his point of view. What was that? I'm so glad the author did add the main male character Jamie's point of view in this book. He did. It was repetitive, but he went through it really, really fast, because when it opened that second part of the book, and he was like, "This is my perspective from everything." So I thought that was cool. So yeah, so we're going to go ahead and do our stamp since we have officially finished it. And if I wouldn't have bought this book prior to reading it, I would have still got it, because this was definitely a trophy book. So we're going to go ahead and stamp. And this is officially a Shakisha Sims library book. So yeah, it is now 2:47. I wanted to do my planner for the week, but I don't want to push it because we have career day at the school and I need to, I mean, I get put together anyway. Like, for real, I don't feel like putting on makeup because I am still not feeling my best. I am going to wear a mask today, not because I'm contagious, but because I do sound sick. And I know it's going to be other people that I have not been around. And I am not chancing it because, listen, and that may be a good reason not to do no makeup. Yeah. So, I'm just going to do my eyes and wear my mask. Because I'm gonna be sweating up underneath it anyway, and like I said, I'm not trying to risk getting sicker if somebody in there is sick, and all of those things. So I'm clocking. I'm gonna go ahead and decorate my planner. I'm gonna give myself 20 minutes, and after that, if I'm not done, I'll just finish it whatever. 20 minutes will have me finished at 3:09. Still gives me enough time to get myself together. I'm not going to do much to the weave other than maybe just straighten out these little front parts. I'm looking at my schedule at the salon for the week. I may not really have time to do a quick weave, but we're going to figure it out because I was going to take off Saturday, of course, before my birthday. But, baby, I need this money. I need it and I want it. And the hubs don't got nothing planned. And if he does, he's going to have to make it work around Saturday. I should be done out the salon by like 5 o'clock. Because, listen. So, anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. I'm going to ask, can I record career day? If I can, I will bring y'all along with me. If I can't, then I can't. But I would like, you know, just for y'all to kind of see a little bit of where I work. And, yeah, that part. So, I will talk to you guys later. Peace.
The educator. Yeah. All right? Yeah. So, let's push our students. Let's encourage them. And let's get this night started. All right, guys? Yeah.
Hey y'all, so I'm back home. Been home for probably about like a little under 30 minutes. I did include some footage of today's career day, and it was such an amazing day. And I'm gonna give a shout out to all of the businesses, professionals that came, but I want to give a special shout out to my cousin, and this has nothing to do with her being my cousin. And if you hear fans and all that stuff, it's because I'm in the kitchen and I'm cooking. But for those of you that know me, y'all probably know my cousin, but for those of you who don't, I'm going to publicly say her name here. Ebony Mayo. She is an entrepreneur, businesswoman, woman of God, wife, mother, amazing daughter, granddaughter, all those things. But during career day, you know, we can ask other professionals if they want to, you know, come, and, you know, then we connect them with the director for, you know, the school stuff. So, you know, I told her and I gave her information. I just left it there. You know, my thing is, if I get the information, I'm going to pass it on. Whatever you do, if you want to do with it. So I didn't know whether for sure she will come or not. Because we all busy. We all got lives. But anyway, she came. And she actually was a speaker. So it was 2 speakers. But she was the very first speaker. And I wish I could have recorded, like, everything that she said. But she allowed God to use her in a mighty way and to be very transparent, from her talking about when she first got started doing nails out of her mom's house, from her being a young mother, her trials and tribulations, her failures, her successes, her starting over again, downside. Like, she was very, very transparent. But what I love the most about her, because a lot of people will be intimidated, because, as a speaker, you can kind of say what you want to say. But a lot of times you try to be mindful so you won't offend anyone. But she allowed God to use her. She allowed everyone in that room to let her know that she was a woman of God. Okay, sorry, I had to stop because I had to go open the door. And then it started getting hot in here because my husband, I told y'all, he, for some reason, is cold nature. So I'm trying to warm up the front room because it's open concept and it's really drafty in here. But anyway, don't mind. There's always something going on. But anyway, so I was telling my cousin, like, she came in there and she spoke to those people, and she did not allow people to keep her from showing whose child she was, which was a child of God. But she also was respectful in her showing of her reverence, not to put her beliefs on other people. But it was two students, they're day students, but I actually created like a little bond with them during Saturday school. And I'm so glad they came back and connected with my cousin. That's all I got to say. But it was really, really good. It definitely motivated me to continue to create a list of professionals that I want to come back and do demonstrations, because one thing that I realized today, being a new educator at the school, is that the kids, and I keep calling them kids, but they're young adults. The young adults, they need to stay inspired. Especially with this generation, they burn out real fast. Real fast. Like, I don't know if they got short wicks and the wicks just don't last, or what the case may be, but their flame and their passion and their fire burns out so fast. And then a lot of times they allow the politics and the systematic things to deter them, or to use as excuses why they're losing their passion. And listen, don't get me wrong, I know stuff happens in it, but you have to reflect back and remember your why. And so after the career fair was 2 hours, so it was over at 8 and school was over at 10. So my students, we took our last test for this module. And because, it was a full day, it was a overstimulate, like, it was a lot of overstimulation in that room. I decided, instead of trying to get them to do anything else, because this is the last week in this module, I just wanted to talk to them. I wanted to be transparent with them about my journey on getting to them, why I really wanted to be an educator, and how I felt when I first met some of them. Not anything negative, but just like I could see that they were just like, we're just here getting our hours and our credits. And so I just really, tried to be as transparent as I could be, and still respect the guidelines that I needed to respect. And I asked for their feedback, like, what can I do to be a better educator? What can I, what am I doing well? And if they have any suggestions. And pretty much all of them are cool with me. They don't have any issues. A lot of them are almost finished the program. So right now, my students I have, they are, my future professionals, they are the last of the 1,500 hour cosmetology students. Now it is 1,000 hours. They changed it. It used to be 15, but now everybody that's coming in is under 1,000 hours. So they're the last of the Mohegans. And so, one of the students that I'm definitely going to pray about it, but I feel like she would flourish under my mentorship, and she did say that she wanted me to be her mentor. But just because somebody said they want to be your mentor, you still got to pray about it too, because you don't want to be flattered by the request when you're not even prepared. So I just want to make sure that I am in a place where I can be that mentor once she leaves the school, because we can't have like relationships with the students while they're there. But she graduates in March. But she was just telling me some stuff. She was like, the only thing that she would suggest is just to be how I am now, be honest with the students when they're coming in, and just I just think that a lot of them just were kind of just burnt, and their light was snuffed just by the lack of consistency, and then of course the systematic stuff, in which as long as you live on this earth, we're gonna always be affected by the systematic stuff. That's just point blank period. So today was good. I really had a good day. My mind, I'm actually, while I read, I'm going to jot down some notes of some things that I want to implement in this next module. I'm really excited about the next module is career building, and social media is a part of it. And surprisingly, a lot of them are like, oh, I don't really do social media. I'm like, what? So y'all know me, Miss Influencer Content Creator. I'm going to put a whole little thing together. I want to try to do a PowerPoint presentation. So we're going to see how that goes. Yeah. So it's hot. I'm not hot flashing, but I get hot real fast. Y'all, look at my hair. Yes. I just like a bust down bone straight. That's just me. Listen to him. Bust down bone straight. So I don't know, like this part right here is I'm not feeling. So we're gonna see whether it be a quick weave. Like, it's not bad, but I just want all of this just Pocahontas me. I don't even know how many inches this is, but I think Friday I'm gonna go ahead and order the wig. It probably won't be here. Well, I know it won't be here in time for my birthday, but I want to get it so I can get it colored, because I color all my units. Because that's what they call them, units. I color all of my units jet black, because that's just who I am. And yeah, so I'm excited. Like, this looks like my scalp. Why do we do this? Why do content creators constantly play in their hair? When I'm editing, I get on my own nerves. So I'm pretty sure I get on your nerves. And when I watch other creators and they're playing with their hair, they get on my nerves. I get on my nerves, they get on my nerves. Why do we do it? I guess it's just because we're watching ourselves I'm looking at the thing, we're in the viewfinder, and we want to just mess with something. So goals for creating content: stop messing in my hair so much. And I do that even when I don't have weave in my hair. Stop playing in my hair so much. Stop saying but. Those two things. If y'all have any, no, I ain't gonna ask y'all, because I don't even want y'all to come in the comments sideways. Then I gotta block somebody, because we all love here. I will check around tomorrow and get my nails done. I really wanted to soak these off and get longer nails, but time is not going to allow, because the appointment that I was able to get, I'm going to have to go straight to work. So I think I'm going to let these grow out a little bit and do like almond-ish kind of nails. I don't know, we gonna see. But I got some cute designs for short nails too, just in case I get in there and just like keep them like this. Hey loves, so I'm on the way to get my nails done, and don't mind all of that foolishness that's in the back. If I could cover it, I would. So the old school that I love to drive in, the battery died, so we had to order it. And then my husband, somehow the trunk of this car was cracked, so when we had some rain, he had to pull everything that was out the trunk and put it back here. So there's a lot of stuff back there, but we don't care, because this is what kind of channel? A real life channel. You go get it how you get it. And it's a little bright. Let's see. Okay, that's better. It's better. I guess it was adjusting because I had my shades on. But anyway, so I'm on the way to get my nails done. Where's all my lip stuff? Oh yeah. I love lip oils and lip butters. Like, I like to wear lipstick when I'm going out places, because I'm always drinking like coffee or out my water bottle. And one of the things that is a ick to me, oh, here come my sunglasses, is when it's lipstick around the entire rim of a cup or a glass. I'm just gonna leave these right here. And I don't have y'all mounted on anything, so hopefully, ooh, ice. Y'all, we still got snow on the ground and ice spots. My grandmother used to say back in the day, that means that, all right, so I got y'all Jimmy rigged again. Because as you can see, it fell over. But anyway, so I don't know what I was saying, but I'm on the way to go get my nails done. Gotta go get gas first, which is so ghetto. Me and my husband need to talk. I'm gonna say this, like, you know how when you first get married, everybody say, oh, keep doing what you did to get the person, keep dating each other. And those are all true statements. But when you start to combine two lifestyles together, and the busyness and the demand of life, sometimes those things, you know what I'm saying, don't happen all the time. Now, if you one of the ones that been married for over 5 years and you still getting all the things that y'all was doing when y'all first was dating, kudos to you. But I will say, for me and my household, because we are both entrepreneurs, neither one of us has traditional jobs. I mean, I do have a traditional job now, but it's a part-time job and it's at night. It'd be hard for us to do all the things that we did when we was dating. I mean, because we used to sit outside and just talk for hours at night when I used to get off from the shop. You know, we used to ride out on Sundays after church, get food and ice cream, and, you know, do married things. We used to go out of town at least once every weekend, but life is different. And, you know, again, I ain't in nobody's house, so I can't say what is facts and what is fiction. But I will say that it does take an effort for us to do all those little things. Like, even from my husband putting gas in my car. Prime example. You know, I'd be like, oh, whatever. But realistically, by the time I get home from all of my jobs, it be late. And I know the lighting sucks, but you gonna get this good piece of tea, because I don't want people idolizing how one person's marriage looks and expect for their marriage to be that way, because not every marriage is created equally. Because you have some that are stay-at-home spouses, you have some that you know, work out of town spouses. You got some that entrepreneur spouses. Like, you got so many different variations of, I forget the gas tank on the other side on this car. You got so many different variations of marriages. You know what I'm saying? All the things that they say, don't do this and don't let this stop when you get married. Listen, don't fall for the shenanigans. Don't idolize it. Be inspired to try to, you know, keep the fun, keep the sparks, find ways to have all of those moments that you had in the beginning. But just like everything, like when you get your first job, it's all excited. But then once you start working there for a couple of years, you need a raise. You feel like that. Sometimes marriage is like that. Like, man, when am I going to get a break from being this? But the thing that I will say, as long as you have agape love and you put God first in your marriage, even when it don't look like how it was when y'all first started dating, as long as the foundation is still there. I don't know what that was. As long as the foundation is still there, and the love and the like, and you like each other still is still there, you're not gonna be bickering over, we don't go out like we used to. We weren't working as hard as we was when we first started dating either. Like, so I just want to say this to newly engaged, well, even like you're dating, newly engaged, newly married, mid-married, long-term married, whatever season you are in your marriage, just know that it ain't gonna always look the same. Just like our weight fluctuates and they got to get used to our weight, just like we may get, like, all of that stuff. So even though I wish my husband had the time to get up and get my gas, sometimes in the morning when he get up early in the morning to go train with his trainees, he will do it, but other times he don't. And I'm okay with that, but, you know, I'm going to always be like, it's ghetto. So anyway, let me get this gas, because my nail tech asked me to be there at 3, and it's already 2:57, and I'm spending all my time talking to y'all. So I will see y'all at the nail spot. I'm running late, so I'm going to show y'all what my nails look like right now. This is what I want. So stay tuned. Alright, love, so here go my nails, and my battery's about to die. But of course, she always gets them spot on. And I will leave a photo. I already showed you, but I'll put a photo up. But this camera is not giving them justice. Hey y'all, so I went to Trader Joe's, and I wanted to show y'all what I got, because we're supposed to be getting some weather, so I wanted to make sure I had some snackies. So this is a new dressing, the hot honey mustard dressing. It is in the produce refrigerated section, so I'm gonna let y'all know how this tastes. I'm obsessed with these bread and butter pickles, and I used to ain't like these pickles, but I'm obsessed. So I got 3 of those. My favorite tortilla chips, key lime. Well, chili and lime. I say key lime. I got some avocados. These are my favorite tortilla chips from them. I normally like blue, but their white are so good. And I'm gonna probably take some of these avocados and make like a little guac situation. I got 2 boxes of these, my favorites. Some wine. This is the Coastal Sauvignon Blanc. Really, really good. It has an ABV of 13%. It's not sweet, but it's not super dry, and you don't get a lot of that grapefruit or citrus notes that you would normally get on the Sauvignon Blanc. And then I got this red blend called Red Cloud. I think this is like 14%. Yeah, 14.5% ABV. And they had another red that I tried, and I tasted this cheese right here. This is a Gouda. This is So good. And it's actually good with that red blend as well. Yes, I know I said I don't eat dairy, but I did not say that I have eliminated it completely. I just eat it in moderation, or when I taste a good cheese and I want to, you know, have it to snack on. So this is the Clover brand, and this is from Trader Joe's. So this is my little mini Trader Joe's haul. I haven't done one in a while. Hey y'all, happy Friday. I haven't vlogged in a few days. Nothing much has been going on, just working. The last thing I think I probably shared was I got my nails done. That's all I've done for birthday prep. Might not be any birthday celebrations for me, because one, the weather, and then yeah, so I'll probably just be in the house, which is cool because I really need some rest. I do have to go to work tomorrow. I was originally going to take off. I'm just folding up my receipts so I can scan them on my Fetch app. I was originally going to take off because I didn't know if I was going to like go out of town for my birthday or what the case may be. Still don't know if I'm doing anything or not. I was telling my friend the other day, like, I love my birthday, love it down, but sometimes I don't need the whole fanfare. I just like the, you know, the love that I get on my birthday. So even if I don't do anything, I know I'm loved, I know I'm appreciated, and that makes me happy. But I'll probably end the vlog here. Like I said, tomorrow's Saturday, I gotta work. I decided to go ahead and work because I'm just like, hey, listen, make that money while you can, because you don't know what life has ahead of you, what moves you gotta make. And one thing I realized from 2024, the things that you think are certain, and the things that you think are solidified, sometimes they aren't. And one of the best mantras my husband has ever shared with me, and I share with my students, is it's better to be prepared without the opportunity than to have the opportunity and not be prepared. So I'm trying to stay prepared as much as possible, because we are about to embark on unknown, uncharted waters. You know, some could be overhyped, some can be factual. You know, with this change of administration, you know, it's been a lot of fear and uncertainty that has been floating around and being talked about. But I don't want y'all to miss how the enemy will use that to shake up things in your personal life. I feel like we tend to worry so much about what's going to happen with this upcoming administration and how it's going to affect us financially, how it's going to affect us, our social medias, that we are not focused on how it can really affect our households, our personal selves, our children. We're just worried about, we're so fixated on that we are missing that the enemy is taking this time to try to get into the cracks and crevices of places that have not been filled in and sealed by the word of God. So stay focused. The enemy is really busy. He's really slithering through the cracks and the crevices of those places that we have not made sure that God's word, God's stamp, God's security, God's protection is not on. So yeah. So, and of course every inauguration is always on my birthday, But then I didn't find out that, well, realize that until I became an adult. But that doesn't bother me either way, because listen, it's my birthday every year. It's only inauguration every 4 years, so I win, they lose. What else? I think the last book that I read with you guys was I don't know the last book that I was talking about, but I just finished Loved by You. Let me see if I can pull that up. But that's the cover of the book that I just finished reading. It is a second chance romance. It is a slow burn, but it was a very good book. I gave it 4 stars. Only reason I gave it 4 stars, I mean, it was good. I enjoyed it, but it did not like have me, like for me, a 5-star got me like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to go back to finish reading. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Like, that's when I give a 5-star, where it's like, I want to hurry and get back to reading immediately. Not to say that it's like the book that I'm about to read now, I'm going to pace myself and read it slow, even if it's really, really good. Well, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna read it slow, but I'm just gonna, I don't know. Let me take it back, because if it's got me wanting to keep coming back, then I'm gonna keep coming back. But like I said, the book was good, but it wasn't one of those. It wasn't where I was like, oh my gosh, let me hurry up and get back to reading. That's 5 stars to me. But it was a good book, slow burn. I'm not gonna give a review on here, because I'm just not feeling like giving no reviews right now. I got like 3 books that I want to film a review on my Instagram, but since TikTok about to go 0 dark 30, yeah. So let me show you what I'm about to start reading. I'm jumping into Fourth Wing. Yeah, I've had this book for a little while, and I actually have quite a few physical books that I want to read as well sometime. I did add on to my Filthy Rich Vampire collection, but I realized it's 4 books and not 3 books, so I need to get the 4th book. If you enjoyed this week's vlog, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, click that subscribe button and that notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a new video here on this channel. And anything that I mention in the vlog, if there are links, I will leave links in the description box as well. Make sure y'all drop me some comments, because I love to commune with y'all in the comments box, because y'all are my fam. And if you've made it this far, you are officially a heartbeat, and it is mad love here. So until next time, loves, peace.